Steve Jobs, Anna Wintour, and Ellen DeGeneres. What do these people have in common? Well, for one, they're all very well known. They're incredibly successful and are arguably at the top of their respective fields. They've reached a point in life that we all strive for. We all want to grow up, go to college, get a job, become wealthy and successful. And that's what we've been taught to want ever since we were kids. However, do you know another thing that these people had in common? None of them have college degrees. The idea of graduating high school and going to college has become almost a given in society. We let getting a degree dictate our ambitions and control a good portion of our young adult lives. College is a good option to pursue after high school, but the problem is that because of expectations set by previous generations, we tend to disregard a lot of the other possible options. It's a problem that can cost us thousands of dollars and years of our time. According to the College Board, the average student going to an in-state public university will pay $9,410 for an annual tuition. Students going to an out-of-state university will pay $23,890 a year. And students going to a private university will pay more than that at $32,410. With the majority of students attending an out-of-state school, this is still almost $90,000 to attend college. Money that could be put towards pursuing a path that's better suited for our career goals. In 2019, MC, a labor market firm associated with the Strata Education Network in Colorado, took a survey with graduates from 6 relatively common academic programs: language and philosophy, the social sciences, business, communications, engineering, and IT. After analyzing over 125 million profiles, they found that only 27% of college graduates found jobs within their majors. So for something that costs so much time and money, just to be met with such small odds after graduating to get into your career, why is a 4-year university so many people's go-to plan after high school? What if instead of working towards a school or a degree, we work towards where we want to be in the next 4 years? There are so many alternatives to college. There are trade schools that will put you in your field, in your trade, and you will get experience from them. Maybe you want to start a business or a startup with a friend. Or maybe you want to gain experience by traveling the world. We all have different ambitions, and we all have different paths to take to get to where we want to be. So instead of spending 4 years and $90,000 on a piece of paper, maybe there's a better way to use that. Not everything requires a college degree. Take, for example, Steve Jobs. We mentioned him before. He's known as the CEO of Apple and a renowned businessman. When he was younger, he realized he had an interest for computer science, and after a semester of college, he dropped out and created a business with his friend Steve Wozniak. Years later, it's one of the most successful businesses there are, and according to Forbes.com, at the time of his death, he had a net worth of $7 billion. And his products are used by millions, hundreds of millions of people today. Maybe imagine pursuing a creative career, like Anna Wintour. She's the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine. And after secondary school, she decided she didn't want to go to university and went right into the workforce. Wintour worked for multiple fashion newspapers and journals and gained in-field experience. She climbed her way to editor-in-chief, and today she's accredited with being one of the most influential people in the fashion world and one of the most powerful women in media, according to BBC News. Students today are making the same decisions as John and Wintour. I personally used to attend a technical school for graphic design where I learned the ins and outs of making a business in my field. At the end of the program, me and some of my classmates decided to go to college. However, some other people decided that they wanted to create their own business, and some got jobs in the field. At the end of the day, college is just one of the many paths that we can take in life. Jobs and Wintour felt that they could gain experience and they could make more of an impact somewhere else. They felt that they didn't need to finish their degree, and yet they are still some of the most influential people of our time. However, how do we embody that same spirit that Jobs and Wintour had? Well, let me tell you how. Make a plan. Just like in school, make a personal 4-year plan. Take a piece of paper, whether it's in a journal or on your phone or even on a Post-it note, and write down where you want to be in 4 years and what milestones you want to achieve. Do you want to travel abroad? Do you want to start create a startup with a friend, or maybe find a mentor to work underneath. Whatever it is, think to yourself, will getting a college degree help me achieve this? If yes, then enroll in college. Follow that path. If no, then don't be afraid to change a course. Mark Twain once wrote, "Don't let schooling interfere with your education." There is so much more to life than just grades and degrees, and there are things that you can't learn in a classroom. So, if you follow your 4-year plan and you choose the path that best helps you, then that's the best thing that you can do for yourself.